The Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture present Thoroughbred Week with John Henderson. Also presented by Double Diamond Farm, Gulfstream Park, Ocala Breeders Sales Company, Tampa Bay Downs, Valerie Daly of Showcase Properties, and Woodford Thoroughbreds.
Hi everyone, I'm Kate and Bradar, filling in for John Henderson on this edition of Thoroughbred Week, featuring an upset in the $1.5 million Charlestown Classic and a photo finish in the $500,000 Illinois Derby. We begin with the Built Ford Tough Race of the Week, presented by Paul Miller Ford, built Ford Tough for over 60 years. To Calder for the Grade 3 Miami Mile Handicap. Defending champion Summerfront was scratched when the race came off the turf, leaving Hay Leroy the 8-5 favorite. Bobby Newman picks up the call.
47 flat the opening half mile for Decisive Moment, and Wesley Henry points him into the far turn, leading by almost a length, but Grand Tito is coming back for more. Here comes Grand Tito alongside Decisive Moment. They're right together now. Chaba still 3.5 lengths away. Midnight Cello in behind him. The rest have to pick up their feet to get to the top four, and they're inside the quarter pole with Grand Tito taking charge for Santiago Gonzalez. Grand Tito off the turn. He's the one to catch in the Miami Mile. Decisive Moment trying to hang tough. Chaba under a full-out drive, still 3 lengths away. Midnight Cello on the stand side. Grand Tito just in front to the 16th pole. Grand Tito from Chaba and Midnight Cello, who are now surging to his inside. Grand Tito, Midnight Cello, Grand Tito in the Miami Mile.
14-1 Grand Tito holds off 16-1 Midnight Cairo by 3/4 of a length. The Keeneland Sales graduate toted high weight of 119 pounds in Santiago Gonzalez in 138-3. A stakes winner over the turf course at Gulfstream Park last summer, Grand Tito was coming off a 5th place finish in the Grade 3 Appleton Stakes. The 4-year-old colt by Candy Ride was bred in Kentucky by Hargis and Sandra Sexton, along with Ben P. Walden Jr., and was a $225,000 Keeneland September yearling. Trained by Antonio Sano, Grand Tito has earned $167,000 for Grupo 7C Racing Stable. Now Keeneland Stakes action presented by Warrendale Sales, reminding breeders entries for the Keeneland September yearling sale close May 1st. 10 went postward in the Grade 3 Ben Ally Stakes, with Newsdad the 7-2 favorite. Kurt Becker has the call.
Frack Daddy alongside of Red Rifle. They begin going stride for the top spot around the far turn. Joe Ha third, Farhand fourth, now taking third ahead. Steel Case fifth down toward the inside. Winning Cause is sixth. Hatosh is seventh. Norumbega is eighth. Coming to the quarter pole, Nicky Sandcastle ninth. Newsdad with all kinds of running to do. He's 10th and last. Top of the stretch, Frack Daddy the leader. Farhand goes to second on the outside. Red Rifle drops back along the rail. Joe Ha goes to fourth. Steel Case looks for room toward the inside. Hatosh center of the racetrack. Nothing from Norumbega. Newsdad is far back. Final furlong of the Ben Ally. Look at Frack Daddy. A widening 5-length lead back to Steel Case. Frack Daddy and Alan Garcia make a shambles of the Ben Ally. It is all Frack Daddy.
Frack Daddy by Ashford Stud Stallion Scat Daddy draws off to defeat Steel Case by 4 3/4 lengths for a 1-2 finish by Keeneland Sales graduates. Alan Garcia, the winning jockey, in 149-3. The first of 2 graded stakes winners last Saturday for trainer Kenny McPeak. The 2013 Triple Crown veteran was last seen finishing second in the Maxim Gold Cup at Sam Houston Park. The 4-year-old colt was bred in Kentucky by Nancy M. Leonard Living Trust and was a $20,000 Keeneland weanling and a $50,000 Keeneland yearling. Frack Daddy has earned $515,000 for Magic City Thoroughbred Partners. Watch Thoroughbred Week replays online at tbredweek.com.
Paul Miller Ford F-150. We own mornings, the barn, and the horses. We own the paddock, the farm, and yeah, we own America's best-selling truck. 37 years of truck leadership. Paul Miller Ford F-150, 18990. Point, click, drive. Always open. PaulMillerFord.com.
The Stallions of Shadwell Farm. Hall of Fame member, Inbasor, winner of the Dubai World Cup and Breeders' Cup Classic, now siring stakes horses. Classic winner, Jazzle, a stake sire from a great female family. Brilliant Miler, Dar, Grade 1 winner, and now a graded stake sire. Albertus Maximus, winner of Breeders' Cup Dirt Mile and Don Handicap with outstanding early crops. Shadwell Farm.
Justin Phillip won the Grade 1 Alfred G. Vanderbilt, just like leading sires Speightstown and Warfront. Justin Phillip won her place in 12 graded stakes, earning nearly $1.3 million. Justin Phillip had 32 lifetime starts at the highest level and retired sound. Justin Phillip is by the exciting young sire, First Samurai.
Paul Miller Ford F-250. We own Super Duty, the tailgate, and the trailer. We own work, the farm, and yeah, we own America's best-selling truck. 37 years of truck leadership. Paul Miller Ford F-250, 26,990. Point, click, drive. Always open. PaulMillerFord.com.
Combining the legacy of Kentucky with the fertile breeding ground of Florida, Woodford Thoroughbreds proudly introduces in 2014 Warfront's best son to stand at stud, multiple graded stakes winner, Sold Out, and juvenile Grade 1 winner of the Hopeful Stakes, Currency Swap. Woodford Thoroughbreds, where a new generation of horse racing excellence has begun.
Sunny Florida produces champions from start to finish. Florida produced Breeders' Cup Classic winner Mucho Macho Man. Florida is one of the premier breeding regions and training centers in the world. We are a leading prep center for Derby winners and contenders. We boast of premier veterinary research centers and 3 major racetracks. Florida has the largest 2-year-old in training sale in the world, selling horses 6 times annually. Florida is proudly represented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association. Sunny Florida produces champions from start to finish.
Living up at the Downs. Do you like having a great time with your friends and family? Then you will have a great time. Come out to Tampa Bay Downs and you will see Thoroughbred racing, Texas Hold'em tournaments. You gotta know when to fold 'em. Help your golf game at our practice range. You can bet there's so much more. Tampa Bay Downs. Living up at the Downs.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week with fillies and mares featured in this segment. We begin with sprinters at Aqueduct in the Grade 2 Distaff Handicap. La Verdad, the 2-1 favorite. Tom Durkin picks up the call.
A sizzling first quarter, 22 1/5 seconds, and it's Bridgehampton and La Verdad, and they are going at each other in a fierce way here with 3 furlongs to go. Munning's Sister runs in third. Down toward the inside, it's Lion DNA now fourth. Kauai Katie not today dropping back. Miss Earl comes on through. My Pal Chrissy is last at the top of the stretch. And now the field turns for home, and it is La Verdad. La Verdad is shaking loose here and opens up a 5-length lead. Munning's Sister and Kauai Katie on the outside. My Pal Chrissy moving belatedly. They're coming down to the finish, and it is La Verdad. Oh, she is very good. And that's the truth.
The truth prevails as New York bred La Verdad by 3 Chimneys Farm Stallion, Yes It's True, rolls home by 3 3/4 lengths over Kauai Katie. Jose Ortiz up in 109 flat. Since breaking her maiden just over a year ago at the Big A, La Verdad has won 7 of 8 starts. This was her first graded stakes victory. The 4-year-old filly was bred in New York by Eclectico Stable. Trained by Linda Rice, La Verdad has earned nearly $427,000 for Lady Sheila Stable. La Verdad paid $4 to win and is the Malone's Favorite of the Week, presented by Malone's, Lexington's favorite steakhouse. To Keeneland for the Grade 3 Double Dog Dare Stakes. Multiple Grade 1 winner Emollient, the 3-5 favorite. Once again, here's Kurt Becker.
Sisterly Love inside, Emollient toward the outside, moving midway on the far turn. Sisterhood is third, 1.5 lengths off the lead. Gold Medal Dancer, fourth up on the outside of that one. Strathnaver goes wide in the clear in fifth, but 5 lengths from the front. Pearl turns 6th against the rail, past the quarter pole, short stretch. Sisterly Love has a head in front. Emollient right alongside, but second. Gap of 3 more lengths. Strathnaver in third. Ire swings wide in fourth. Final furlong of the Hilliard Lions Double Dog Dare. Emollient with the lead. Late charge from Moment and Dixie on the grandstand side outside of Ire and Strathnaver. Sisterly Love fights on to the inside. Sisterly Love, Emollient 1-2. Still Moment and Dixie running on, but here's the line. Sisterly Love takes it by a neck for Stuart Elliott.
8-1 Sisterly Love by Windstar Stallion Bellamy Road takes it by a neck over 25-1 shot Moment and Dixie. who was a neck on favorite Emollient. Stuart Elliott up in 143-4. This victory coming just a few days after Sisterly Love was named the Canadian Champion Older Female of 2013, and her trainer Mark Cassie earned his third consecutive Sovereign Award. Sisterly Love signaled she was ready for a top effort when she scored a front-running allowance victory over the track and trip. The 6-year-old mare was bred in Kentucky by Kinsman Farm. She was acquired privately by Gary Barber after winning her first 3 starts. Sisterly Love has earned $427,000. Stuart Elliott with the Safe Ride of the Week, presented by Sally Horse Fans, the safest way to the winner's circle. To Hawthorne for the Grade 360 Sales Handicap, Sonia's Angel and Flashy American 5-2 co-favorites. Peter Galassi has the call.
They race into the far turn, not much change in position. Sonia's Angel, the leader. Now here's Flashy American taking over second. Anna Luisa moving sharply on the rail third. Dress the Pard retreating fourth. Gamay Noir advancing up along the inside and can be a factor with racing room. They come to the top of the stretch. Sonia's Angel still has the lead. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. Sonia's Angel comes off the turn with the lead. Here's Flashy American to her inside. Flashy American trying to get by Sonia's Angel. Sonia's Angel digging down for more. Flashy American along the rail. And then is Gamay Noir followed by Ana Luisa. They're in deep stretch. Here comes Flashy American. And Flashy American takes the lead in the shut of the wire. And Flashy American won it.
The co-favorites battled it out, with Flashy American holding off Sonia's Angel by 3/4 of a length. Chris Amy aboard the Keeneland Sales Graduate in 150-1, a 108 brisk speed rating. A stakes winner at Saratoga and Churchill Downs last year, the Kenny McPeak trainee was coming off a 6th-place finish in the Grade 2 Aziri Stakes. The 5-year-old mare by Flashy Bull was bred in Kentucky by H&W Thoroughbreds and was a $5,000 Keeneland November weanling. Flashy American has earned $515,000 for Preston Stables. The Spendthrift Farm Share the Upside Stallion of the Week is Awesome Patriot. Call today to learn how you can earn a lifetime breeding right in this regally bred stakes-winning son of leading sire Awesome Again. New for 2014.
Top of the stretch, it's Tisway. Tisway by 4 as they come down to the line. Tisway takes the Met Mile with style. Look at the time, 1:32-4. Rail Trip is there. Giant Oak, flat out coming after him. It is Tisway in front, and Tisway was terrific.
Quillen has been providing quality leather goods worldwide since 1982. Our custom halters are handmade in the nation's largest halter shop right here in Paris, Kentucky. From checkbook covers, wallets, and a variety of gift items, or one of our famous handcrafted halter plate belts or work belt, all are hand finished in our leather shop. And for over 30 years, not a lot has changed in the way we do business and the quality of service and products you'll get at Quillen. Quillen Leather and Tag, South Main Street in Paris, or online at quillen.com.
Point of Entry's taken the lead. Point of Entry has defeated Animal Kingdom by a length and a half.
Real Solution continues to attack on the outside. A wild finish coming here, and Point of Entry, oh, the classy Point of Entry would not be denied.
Point of Entry, a 5-time Grade 1 winner by Sire of Sires Dynaformer. New for 2014 at Adena Springs.
Horses are constantly exposed to high levels of dust, mold, and other airborne allergens. These irritants can cause coughing and head shaking that interfere with performance. BreatheWise nasal spray was developed to trap airborne particles before they cause irritation. It contains an all-natural cellulose powder that forms a fine mucus-like barrier when sprayed into the nasal passageway. BreatheWise is available only through your veterinarian. Ask your vet if BreatheWise is right for your horse.
Share what you love about Florida.
Welcome back to Thoroughbred Week. With the Coolmore Lexington Stakes and the Illinois Derby coming up in this segment, 3-year-old stakes action is presented by BC2A Paste. Reduce the likelihood of tying up with BC2A Paste. We begin with turf fillies at Keeneland in the Grade 3 Appalachian Stakes. Recepta, the 2-1 favorite. Once again, here's Kurt Becker.
La Carolina, Kitten Caboodle, 1-2, separated by a neck into the far turn. Zinze third, 2 lengths off the lead. Annulment fourth on the far outside. Daring Dancer fifth toward the inside, just over 2 lengths from the front. Recepta with a quarter mile to come is in sixth, looking toward the center of the course, 6 lengths away. La Carolina, Kitten Caboodle still a 1-2. Zinze, Annulment, and then Recepta and Sweet Acclaim down the center of the course on the grandstand side is wide open. Zinze backs out of it. Daring Dancer looks to the inside. Sweet Acclaim far outside. Daring Dancer, Sweet Acclaim, either side of Recepta, who's third. Daring Dancer and Alan Garcia rallying up the inside for the victory in the Appalachian, presented by Japan Racing Association.
5-1 Daring Dancer draws off to defeat Sweet Acclaim by 2.5 lengths. Alan Garcia aboard in 136 flat. Undefeated Daring Dancer making her 3-year-old and stakes debut. The Graham Motion trainee broke her maiden sprinting 5.5 furlongs at Laurel Park and followed with a victory in a 1-mile turf allowance at Churchill Downs. The filly by Empire Maker was bred in Maryland by her owner, Sagamore Farm. Daring Dancer has earned $104,000.
Equinice, Grade 1 winning cold therapy compression bandages, suited for pre-race and post-race therapy. Draws heat away from the affected surface while cooling the treated area by as much as 15 degrees.
Next from Keeneland, the Grade 3 Coolmore Lexington Stakes. Mr. Speaker, the 2-1 favorite. Once again, here's Kurt Becker.
Supermonic has a head in front, and Solitary Ranger is there toward the inside. A length away lies Mr. Speaker in third behind that pair, with Amy's Holiday in fourth up on the outside. Midpoint of the backstretch, gap of 2, Divine Oath in the fifth position. Another 2 lengths back to Poker Player outside of Z Lucky, and right away, last against the rail. 48 seconds the time for the first half mile. Solitary Ranger and Supermonic 1-2 into the fire turn, separated by a half length. Amy's Holiday third up on the outside, a length and a half off the lead. Mr. Speaker is fourth, looking for some running room, 2 lengths from the front. There's Divine Oath moving into the clear on the far outside. Fifth to fourth to third. They're coming to the quarter pole. Solitary Ranger has a head in front. Supermonic is second, a length and a half. Divine Oath ridden along third. Mr. Speaker still tucked away toward the inside in fourth. Short stretch into the final furlong of the Coolmore Lexington. Mr. Speaker changing lanes to the outside. Divine Oath out in the center of the racetrack. Mr. Speaker to the lead in the final furlong. Mr. Speaker kicking on for the finish for Jose Lezcano. Mr. Speaker takes the Coolmore Lexington Stakes.
The favorite, Mr. Speaker, draws off to defeat Divine Oath by 4 lengths. Jose Lezcano aboard in 144 flat. An impressive winner of the Grade 3 Dania Beach in his 2-year-old finale, Mr. Speaker was coming off a runner-up finish in the Grade 2 Palm Beach Stakes over the Gulfstream Turf Course. The 3-year-old colt by Pulpit was bred in Kentucky by his owner, Phipps Stable. Trained by Shug McGahee, Mr. Speaker has earned nearly $270,000. American Produce Records is now available online. Visit brisnet.com/APR for unlimited access to the pedigrees of more than 3 million thoroughbreds for just $275 a year, now including sire stats. To Hawthorne for the Grade 3 Illinois Derby. California shipper Midnight Hawk, the 2-5 favorite. Once again, here's Peter Galassi.
6 furlongs to go. Midnight Hawk has the lead. Dynamic Impact attacks along the inside second. Those two now heads apart for the lead. Class leader tracking from third. Then on the outside, King Cyrus is fourth. A step ahead towards the rail, fifth. Irish UL, no place to go, inside sixth. Global Strike alongside that one, seventh, around 8 from the leader. 3 more back to the trailer, Emmett Park. They race around the far turn. Midnight Hawk on the outside. Dynamic Impact on the inside, still head and head for the lead. It's 3 lengths back. The class leader in third. And then to the outside, King Cyrus fourth. Irish UL now finds Racingham and is moving 3 wide and on the move, but still about 8 lengths from the leader. Around the turn, they're in the stretch. They straighten away for the final quarter mile of the Illinois Derby. And Midnight Hawk has the lead by a length and a half. Dynamic Impact still trying hard on the outside second. It's a gap to class leader third. I Wish You Well fourth inside the final furlong. The whip comes out on Midnight Hawk. Dynamic Impact won't go away. It's Midnight Hawk. Dynamic Impact surging on the outside. Nose is at the wire. Midnight Hawk. Dynamic Impact can't split the top two. It's very, very tight.
Let's take another look at that photo finish. It's odds-on favorite Midnight Hawk with the lead on the inside under Martin Garcia. But 9-1 Dynamic Impact is challenging on the outside with Miguel Mena aboard. And Dynamic Impact gets up to take the photo by a nose. 8.5 lengths back to Longshot I Wish You Well in third. Dynamic Impact is by Windstar Farm Stallion Tis Now. The Keeneland sales graduate clocked in 1:49 flat. The Mark Casse trainee was coming off a maiden win in his 5th start at Oak Lawn Park. The colt was bred in Kentucky by Blue Heaven Farm. Dynamic Impact has earned $360,000 for John Oxley, the Sovereign Award winner as Outstanding Owner of 2013. The colt was consigned by Tailor Made Sales Agency to the 2012 Keeneland September yearling sale, where he was purchased by Casse for $125,000. Continuing the success of Keeneland sales grads in the Triple Crown Preps, Illinois Derby winner Dynamic Impact is the Keeneland Sales Graduate of the Week. Coming up, an upset in the Charlestown Classic.
Discover beautiful Ocala, Marion County, horse capital of the world. I'm Valerie Daly. Let me show you all our area has to offer. Here are a few recent listings. Laurel Mead, Paradise Palms, Dudley Farm, and Marnick. Ocala, Marion County. Come for a visit and you'll see why it's a great place to live.
Thoroughbred. He is not just a racehorse. He is our heart. He is our toil and sweat. He soaks up the bright sunshine, becoming mighty and strong. He feasts on our abundant grass and drinks our mineral-rich water. He is a way of life, our champion. His excellence brings us chills as he competes, inspiring us to greatness. He is our purpose, our soul. He is a Thoroughbred.
The John Deere Gator, a work or play horse. Get your favorite model at Central Equipment. The RSX 850i is all new and all powerful, and the heavy-duty SUV offers 1,500 pounds of towing and 1,400 pounds of payload capacity. Visit Central Equipment for your John Deere Gator.
Remember when Keeneland was dirt?
Take charge, lady, to win the Ashland by 5.
Remember when winning the Belmont Stakes was a good thing?
AP&D surges to victory in the Belmont Stakes.
Remember when pedigree and race record mattered?
But Take Charge Indy wins the Florida Derby.
Take Charge Indy, a throwback to a classic dirt pedigree. New to WinStar for 2014.
New at Ashford for 2014, Shanghai Bobby, undefeated in 5 starts as a juvenile over 5 different distances. Brilliant in the hopeful.
Shanghai Bobby to win the hopeful, and he did it impressively.
Dominant in the Champagne.
Shanghai Bobby, the emphatic winner of the Champagne.
Heroic in the juvenile.
And Shanghai Bobby, a tenacious all-hot winner.
Shanghai Bobby, undefeated Eclipse Award winner by Harlan's Holiday, standing at Ashford.
Farmers' hours are sun up to sundown. John Deere and Central Equipment are experts in the tools of their trade, like the new 5 E-Series from John Deere with open operator station in the 5045E through 5101E. See the E-Series and full line of John Deere equipment at Central Equipment.
Time now for the feature race of the week, presented by Keeneland, investing in racing's future since 1936. It's the $1.5 million Charlestown Classic. Last year's winner, Game On Dude, the 3-5 favorite. Here's the call by Larry Colmus.
They're off in the Charlestown Classic. Game On Dude had a good start. Moreno's a little faster on the inside, and Lucy's Bob Boy is right up with them, and these three go at it early. And then it's Long River away running in fourth. Ruler of Love is fifth. 6 lengths off the lead. Imperative is next, and Clubhouse Ride is at the back of the field. Moreno and Game On Dude, and they're head and head as they come to the top of the stretch for the first time. Lucy's Bob Boy is on the far outside, and Long River tucks in behind the leaders after an opening quarter mile in 23 2/5 seconds. So they race by us with Moreno in front, and Game On Dude a neck back with a lap to go. Long River is next, just to the inside of Lucy's Bob Boy. Imperative is back there in fifth, and he's 6 lengths off the lead, and he's clear of the 2 trailers, Ruler of Love and Clubhouse Ride, who's got about 10 lengths to make up, and Game On Dude has taken the lead. Game On Dude has taken over from Moreno as they go to the backstretch, but an early run from Long River, and he's right there second on the outside, just a neck back after a 46 4/2 mile. It is Game On Dude up the backstretch in front, with Long River second to the outside. Imperative is running in third. Moreno is back to fourth. Clubhouse Ride has drawn within 5 lengths of the lead. Lucy's Bob Boy has dropped back, and then it's Ruler of Love. Around the far turn, Mike Smith and Game On Dude a neck in front. Now they're joined by Long River, and Imperative is running a big one on the far outside. Imperative has circled up outside of Long River, and Game On Dude, and the 3 of them will turn for home together. Moreno is fourth. Kent DeSormo and Imperative have taken the lead on the outside. Game On Dude is all out. He is back running in second. Moreno is third. And an absolute shocker, Imperative and Kent DeSormo have won the Charlestown Classic.
26-1 long shot Imperative scores the upset by a length and a half over Game On Dude while getting 5 pounds from the odds-on favorite. A 1-2 finish by Keeneland sales graduates. Kent DeSormo aboard in 150 2. A $325,000 Keeneland September yearling, he was claimed by his current connections for $50,000 in December. Runner-up in the Grade 2 San Antonio Stakes, he finished a distant 7th when Game On Dude captured the Grade 1 Santa Anita Handicap. The 4-year-old gelding by Bernardini was bred in Kentucky by Glencrest Farm and Darley. Now trained by George Papaprodromo for KM Racing Stable Enterprises, Imperative is banked $1,134,000, including the $1 million first prize for his upset in the Charlestown Classic. We'll wrap up the Keeneland meeting with the Grade 2 Dixiana Elkhorn Stakes, and we'll have the opening day stakes from Churchill Downs. That's the Grade 3 Derby Trial, along with graded stakes action from Santa Anita, Golden Gate, Lone Star Park, and Woodbine, all next week here on Thoroughbred Week. For John Henderson, I'm Kate and Bradar saying thanks for watching. Good luck at the races.
Thoroughbred Week is presented by the Florida Thoroughbred Breeders and Owners Association and the Florida Department of Agriculture.